When I was stuck in self-doubt and totally afraid to use my voice, here's what I did. Hey, I'm Coach Cindy. I help women that are afraid to use their voice learn how to use their voice so they can get out and spread their love drop. All I really want to do today is just give you guys a few tips on how I found my voice. I might get a little personal today, but hang with me. I gotta tell you, the first thing I did is I got radically honest with myself and I stopped pretending. I constantly went around and people would say, "How are you doing?" And I'd go, "I'm okay. Oh, things are going great." When I was broken, I was shattered. God, I felt like, I was a cracked egg that somebody threw on the hot pavement and I was just not making it. So I had to get honest with myself and start saying, I'm not okay. And how I did that is I started to make my personal life mission for myself is finding out how I could heal, cure, or let go of this constant feeling like I was broken. And I looked for different types of therapies. I looked for different therapists. I hired a coach. I just was like, I'm not going to take no for an answer. I read every book I possibly could. And then, boom, one day I started talking softly in my real voice, saying, I can do this. I don't have to attach myself to that part of me that feels broken. But I had to say it out loud before I could do that. The second thing I did is I started showing up as the person I wanted to be, even though I didn't have the faintest idea what I was doing. I was totally stuck in this place where people are going to judge me, people aren't going to love me, but it didn't matter. I just started doing it. And sooner or later, after a trip here, a fall there, and climbing a mountain and looking at the beautiful view, I finally got myself to a place where I could share my soul and love myself just as I am. I started honoring my love drop. I started really leaning into my gift and leading a life that I wanted. Now you might say, look, Cindy, you talk a lot about the love drop. What does that mean? You leaned into your love drop. What it means is that I believe, and I bet you believe the same thing too. You might not have found out exactly what it is yet, but I know you'll understand when I explain it to you. And that is, we're all here for a purpose. We all have some great thing we are supposed to do on this earth. We all have a mystical value. I call that the love drop. It's the one drop that wasn't given to anybody else but just you. The love drop. Your magic gift. When I decided I was going to lean into mine, everything changed. Because all of a sudden, I was full of light and I was full of love. And I knew that I had a voice and I knew I needed to share it. You know what? If you believe that you have a love drop, will you just do me a favor and follow me for more information so you can learn how to share your love drop? Okay. You are loved. Have a beautiful